Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Romani. Today I want to talk about how you're not missing out on anything when you are busy getting your life together. It's close to the end of the year, and I know that when we start approaching the end of the year, we have all of these goals that we want to accomplish that maybe we didn't accomplish at the beginning of the year. So you're probably creating all of these lists and all of these plans, really getting yourself into grind mode. But something that happens, I know for me at least, when I start to hustle and when I start to grind and when I'm really in the swing of things, I feel like I'm missing out because I'm not able to do everything that I would be able to do if I wasn't in this grind mode. And something that I always have to remind myself is that sometimes I have to go all in. Sometimes you have to go all in on your goals, and sometimes you're going to miss out on certain things, but it's not really missing out because you're getting things together for yourself. Whether you have to tell your friends that you can't come over, that you can't take this phone call, that you can't go to the party, maybe you have to turn an event down, maybe you just have to say no to some things, that is okay because it's only for this season of your life. Going all in on your goals is honestly going to come with some sacrifices. You're not going to be able to extend yourself in so many areas because we only have so much energy. So if you're trying to put your energy into your goals and then also yourself, because you can't pour from an empty cup. So like you can't just be giving your all to your goals. You're going to have to take some energy for yourself and rest and relax. You probably will not have enough energy to spend time with everybody in your life right now. And that's okay because sometimes you have to miss out on the right now to secure your future. And you also don't want to be burned out trying to do everything, trying to hang out with your friends, trying to accomplish your goals, trying to rest, trying to relax. So right now it's okay to trade in that short-term fun for that long-term success. And then I also want you to realize that missing out, quote unquote, is just a temporary thing, but your success can be permanent. Yes, you're always going to have to continue to work on that success, but the moves that you can make right now can just really take you to different places, take you to different heights. And these goals don't even have to be the biggest goals in the world. Maybe you just want to start working out. Maybe you want to practice some more self-improvement. Maybe you want to grow a business. Maybe you want to grow a social media platform. Maybe you want to start a podcast. Maybe you want to write a book. All of these things require energy, so you have to be putting your energy into the right places right now. Let's say you do want to write a book and you give yourself a deadline that it needs to be done in 3 months. So now you know for the next 3 months, maybe you don't need to be going out to the club on Saturdays because Saturdays is going to be the day that you write down all of your ideas. So you really have to think like, what is distracting me from my goals right now? And don't make it a permanent thing because it's not like you can never go out again, but right now at this very moment, what is distracting you? Don't be afraid to let whatever that is go because you can always get it back. Now, I'm not one to think that opportunities run away from you if you don't grab them right now, because I just feel like we live in an abundant world. We live in a universe where there's always abundance around us. So there's always going to be opportunities, but I do feel like if God is giving you an opportunity right now and you're kind of fumbling it, you're making things harder for yourself. So it's not that you won't ever get that opportunity again, but life would have been a little bit easier if you just would have buckled down right now and did what you needed to do. And instead of feeling like you're missing out, I want you to think about it like this. Let's say you're trying to get your money together, but you really want to go out tomorrow evening with your friends. Your friends are going to happy hour and then they're going to go out to the club and they're going to spend money when they're there. You really want to do that, but right now you're trying to get your finances together. Would you rather go out tomorrow and not really have any money, so you have to penny pinch and you have to save and you have to budget? Or would you rather get your money up for the next few months and then go out and spend what you really want to spend when you go out because you buckled down and you got your money together for these next few months? Like, you can either spend a whole night budgeting or you could just wait a little bit longer so that you can have some money to really ball out how you want to at the club. And then you won't have to think about every dollar that you're spending having hella anxiety, because when you go out and you ain't got no money, you always got anxiety because you don't know if your card is gonna decline. And I know that because I've been there. So don't go out if you don't got no money. Buckle down right now and get your shit together so that in the next few months you can go out and you don't have to even worry about your card declining. In today's society, everybody wants the gratification right now. They want instant gratification, but sometimes that gratification is going to be delayed until you can put the work in. Yes, we live in an abundant world, but you also have to do your part. You got to put in the work. You have to focus. You have to be disciplined. discipline. No matter what obstacles you feel like are holding you back, at the end of the day, it's just you. And I know that sometimes that is a hard pill for people to swallow because everybody wants somebody to blame in the world. It's nobody's fault for where you're at right now. Like, it could be somebody's fault, but we're able to overcome everything that's thrown our way. And I'm not saying this as a person who has a perfect life. I'm saying this as a person who overcomes everything. I do not let anything stop me. I don't care what is happening, because at the end of the day, I realize that God has given me free will and I have everything that I need to achieve what I need to achieve. I just have to sit down and get my shit together. 9 times out of 10, you were not born a millionaire. So in order for you to even get a chance to be successful, you're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to put energy into the things that you say that you want, because it's not going to get handed to you. And yes, we all have a list of people who have done something to us that have negatively impacted us and could have landed us in the position that we are in right now, but we have the opportunity to get out of that. Like, even if somebody did put you in a negative position, you really have to sit there and ask yourself, do I want to continue to stay here? Like, yes, they may have messed up your finances. Oh my God, it's so loud outside. Yes, they may have messed up your finances or whatever, but do you want to stay right there, or do you want to get your shit together and get out of the rut? At the end of the day, you're all you have, and you always have the power to get yourself out of any situation that you are in, no matter what the situation is. And then I want you to ask yourself and be honest, are you really doing the work? Like, let's say you want to lose weight. Yes, you're going to the gym, but are you really working out when you go to the gym, or are you sitting there scrolling on TikTok for 45 minutes and then you leaving? Like, are you actually doing the work? Because when you're actually doing the work, you're actually going to see the results. And I'm definitely not saying that you have to hustle super hard. You got to work day in, day out, but I'm just saying you have to create a schedule for yourself that allows you to put in the amount of energy that you know you can consistently put in to your goals. And you need to be okay with missing out on the parties and missing out on the events and not going over your friend's house. You have to be okay with those things, because this is a season where you really have the opportunity to glow up. I don't care what anybody says. The thing that I tell myself all the time is I determine my reality. Nobody else determines my reality. I don't care who the president is. I don't care what the economy is looking like. I don't care if people saying we are in a recession. I determine my reality, period. So just stay locked in on your goals. Give yourself a certain time frame so that you know, okay, I can start partying again after these next 3 months. You know, put yourself on a deadline and really just accomplish your goals. Just remember the bigger picture and remember why you're doing this. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to leave me a brown heart in the comments so I can make sure y'all watching the videos to the end. Give this video a thumbs up, and I am going to see you in my next video.